Ladies and gentlemen, Hex community of all ages, hey, Jake Freedom here, coming to you live from YouTube for this week's HexDekanomics. And this week here, we're going to be debuting a deck that is a lot of fun to play. When it was built, it was $9.99, and one of the cards has actually gone up 100 platinum. So the deck itself is more than $10, but that's okay, because we're not going to limit ourselves to $10, but we're just, we're trying to stick around that particular area for the first few episodes here. And just to let you know, I'm going to try to do these episodes on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night. So if it's not Tuesday, it'll definitely be Wednesday and vice versa. So let's look at the deck that we're going to actually look at here tonight. And this deck is all about inspiration. Who doesn't like inspiration decks, right? They're really a lot of fun to play, especially if you can get the cards out in the right order. And like I said, this deck here came in at $9.99 when I built it. And the card that actually went up in price was the Azur's Fate Sorceress. She went up in price by 100 platinum, so the deck is now would be what, $11.99, $12 somewhere around there, 1,199 platinum, somewhere right around there. I actually had to buy another one of her because I gave away the one that was in this deck last weekend for the Hex Shards of Fate Update Saturday series there. So, I bought her for 380 platinum, and I have them listed in my spreadsheet at 280 platinum. So like I said, they've gone up about 100 platinum for whatever reason, I don't know. So this deck, like I said, this deck's gonna come in about $12. But anyway, let's get to the deck itself. We got 8 sapphire, 9 ruby, and 9 diamonds, and we have 2 shards of innovation, and 2 shards of purpose. As far as the cards we have here, we have 4 shield trainers, and we have 3 Cerulean Grand Strategist, and we have 4 ruby pyromancers. We have 2 protectorate clergymen. We have 2 ruby enchantresses, and we have 2 Phoenix Guard trainers, 4 Kraken Guard sea priests, and we have 2 elite pyromancers, 2 sword trainers, 2 Azure Fate Sorceress. This is kind of the most expensive card in the entire deck. Then we have 3 Rally the Banner. Now, Rally the Banner is actually kind of the card that this deck is kind of based around, because most of the cards in this deck here are humans. And if you read the text on Rallying the Banner, it says, while you control a human, this has a cost of -3 in all zones. And then it inspires troops that are greater than or less than or equal to its cost. So if it has a cost of -3, we're talking its cost is going to be 2. So anything 2 or greater is going to be inspired by this, and it's going to get a +1/+1. So you can see how that really plays into the actual deck here itself. So most of the stuff we have here, the only thing we have that's 1 cost is going to be the Shield Trainer and the Cerulean Grand Strategist. Everything else should be inspired by Rallying the Banner, as long as we have it in play. So that is the actual deck here. Like I said, it's about $12 right now, given the fact that Azure Fate went up in price. And I haven't socketed these things here, this card. And I was thinking about it. What would be a good socket for her? And really anything, because her Inspire is, she's 4 cost, so the only things that get inspired by her are going to be the Shield Trainer. And she will be inspired by like Rallying the Banner and everything else. So her base stats here of a 2/2 are going to be negligible, because hopefully she comes out greater than that. So anything that you can do to maybe give her speed, maybe it can't be blocked by other troops have to be blocked by troops or artifacts of that share the same shard. You can give her flights. You could maybe play her at any time you play a quick action. I don't like that one at all. Remember, it's a major minor, so we could do, when this enters play, each opposing champion buries cards from the top of their deck. That's not really appealing to this deck here. When this deals damage to an opposing champion, each champion discards their hand and draws 3 cards. Nothing that we really want to do. How about when this enters play, it deals damage equal to its attack to target opposing champion. We could possibly do that because it could come in, you know, depending on how well it gets inspired or how much it gets inspired. It could have, you know, 3, 4, maybe 5 attack there. So that could be a possibility there. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and put the top gem as the Ruby of Mass Destruction here. So let's get out of there and do that. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Ruby of Mass Destruction. There we go. That goes there. And then let's see here. What should we put in the minor socket? I'm thinking something like Swift Strike. I'm thinking that would probably work out pretty well. The other when we have speed, sure, that's not really irrelevant. That's, you know, not really relevant, but you know, flight might not be too bad. But we'll just leave it at that. We'll leave those gems there, and then we'll do the same thing for the other card here. Let's give that one in here. Swift Strike. Okay, so we've got that socket. It's only socketable cards in the actual deck here. And the champion we have is Sir Giles Roman, I believe his name is. Yeah, Sir Giles Rowan. Okay, and his power is target troop you control and other troops in all zones that share a subtype get +1/+0. This is everything has the same subtype. So everything has, you know, subtype. I thought this one here was shared as same attribute. This must have changed in the last patch. I thought this said target troops you control, all troops in all zones share an attribute. Get +1/+0. Anyway, it should still work because they all share the same subtype because they're all humans. So it should still work. Before it worked because they all share the same attribute of Inspire. So they all got +1/+0. It should still work though. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how this deck's going to work. Let's just go ahead and fire up against the AI. And let's cancel that. Let's save the deck here real quick. Save deck. Alright. Let's see how we can do. Play computer. And I think that is the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. Challenge the AI and see what we can do here. So hopefully that subtype is the similar to ability or attribute. It should be. Let's go ahead and play first and see what we get here. Yeah, it's not the best, but we're going to keep it because at least we have a turn 1 play here. So let's go and lay Sapphire, and we'll go ahead and lay out the Cerulean Grand Strategist. And go ahead. So then hopefully we draw a diamond or something that we can put a diamond into play so we can play the Shield Trainer. If not, we'll just obviously pass the turn and attack with our Strategist here. And we don't, so we'll just go ahead and put a Ruby in play. No big deal. And we'll attack with this guy. Alright, so he's going to throw down Crackling Boon. Gain 4 health, gain a charge. Sure, that is fine. So the ideal play of this deck here is to get the Inspire troops out in order to be able to get the effects of everything. Obviously, if you haven't figured that out yet, but okay, so we still got nothing, but we're going to play this, and we're going to be able to have something come out here. We can either do Ruby Enchantress, we're going to do the Phoenix Guard Trainer. So, and we're not going to attack this time since he has Righteous Paladin, so we'll just skip that. I don't believe he'll attack, but he might. You know, the AI is getting smarter. And if he does attack, we're just going to let that come through. So he's doing his champion power, +1/+1, just fine. Put down a clergyman, just fine. So we could block here and actually kill that troop. That'd be a 2-for-1. It's not the greatest. So we're just going to let that come through for now. We're still not going to be able to attack next turn since he has his clergyman up there, but that's not a big deal. Alright, so now we have our own protector of clergymen. Let's see here. Now that what we have here is the Grand Strategist, obviously we can exhaust troops. So we can actually exhaust the Protectorate Clergyman here if we wanted to, which I think we might do, and we'd still be able to get a damage anyway. Maybe. Let's see here. Whatever we play here, we're going to it's going to get flight. So I think we're going to play the Clergyman. Oh wait, I can't play the Clergyman yet. I don't have a diamond. Dang it. Let's go and play the Elite Pyromancer. So he'll get flight. And then he should get that. So what we're going to do is we're actually not going to attack this time. We're actually going to skip that. And before his attack phase, then we're going to use these two cards to tap these two before his combat phase. Okay, we'll let that resolve. Okay, so we'll go ahead, and this one should have, yes. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and we'll tap this guy. We should be able to tap that guy, can't we? Oh, this is exhaust target troop with attack less than or equal to. Oh, that's right. That's right. Less than or equal to. Okay. His attack. Alright, so maybe we can do this. We can't do him yet. Which is fine. What do we want to do here? I think what we're going to do is we're going to block here with the Elite Pyromancer. Let 3 more damage come through, which would be fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, now we got ourselves a diamond. Okay. So now we could bring her in. I'm not ready to bring her in yet. I want to get her a few more buffs. So I think we're going to bring the clergyman in. And then we're going to, let's see, his is, we're going to do that, and we'll bring the shield trainer in too, just so everything can get the buffs off of those guys. So what we're going to do here, we can't tap anything. So again, we're just going to let everything slide. We're going to kind of play defensive here for a while. Okay, now we have some decisions to make here. So I say we take the clergyman, we'll block that. And we'll let 6 more damage come through. That's fine, I'm not too worried about it. I'm getting kind of worried about it now. So that's only a 2, we can't do anything there. Okay. So let's go ahead and play her. And who we want to target here? What are we targeting here? What is on the stack right now? Is it this one here? Exhaust troop when it comes into play. No. Oh, we gotta deal its damage to somebody. Oh, yes, we can deal its damage to the opposing champion. Duh. Of course. So we're gonna deal 2 damage. Okay. So we didn't get her buff. We don't have her buffed up as much as we'd like. So again, we're going to skip. Proceed to the end phase here. So now we're gonna have to block the 6/5 with something. So we just didn't get things out in quite the right order yet. So we're going to take another 3 damage here. I think we may have already lost this one here. So let's go ahead. Let's tap this guy. And so then he or she will ready on our turn here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Probably could have done that a couple turns ago. Everything's got 3/3. What do we want to do? We can't really attack at all. Let's go and lay this guy out here. So the champion power still does work with the subtype and trait there. Let's go and bring him back out too. All right, we're in some trouble here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and exhaust him. That's fine. And we can use this guy here. We'll exhaust him. So what we gotta do is we gotta block the 6. We'll just pick the shield trainer. I think that'll be fine. It's gonna gain some more health, which is fine. Alright, so he's got a troop here. It's getting pretty big. He's 7/6. I have nothing that I can do. So let's go play Ruby Pyromancer. Okay. We don't want to attack with anything. We're still gonna have to block the 7. We can still exhaust these guys. So let's skip. And again, we're on the defense here. Alright, so let's go ahead and exhaust him. I think we're going to leave him alive. And if he attacks with her, we're going to block with the sorceress because she has Swift Strike. So we'll be able to kill him, maybe. Just maybe. If not, we'll block with the Ruby Pyromancer. Okay, so he's not going to fall for that. Which we're still going to exhaust him. pass priority, and we'll block. He'll die, obviously, or she'll die, which is fine. Alright, so we're not drawing shards here. That's kind of a bummer. So we'll pull this guy out. Okay, so he is now getting Swift Strike from here. He's got some plus abilities from Ruby Enchantress. As you can see how this deck kind of plays out here. So again, we're still... Oh, can we attack? We can attack with... Let's attack with this guy. We'll attack with the Grand Strategist just to get some damage in. Okay, what we're going to do now, I'm sure he's going to buff this guy even more, so before we even get there, we're going to exhaust that one. And then we'll exhaust that one, so whatever he does buff, we're going to... Well, I could probably find out here. It doesn't say yet. So now he's going to buff that one, for sure. It's a 9/8. That is getting pretty difficult to deal with. Still have to block it. We're still, we still got to play defensive here. Let's exhaust this one. We need to be able to deal with that guy. Play our last card here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we are so low right now. Got 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 damage. Nothing we can do yet. So we're going to just hang out. Exhaust some more troops. Oops. Not much we can do, just play defensive. Let's go ahead and block. Alright, so now he's got Highland Shinobi on there, which, Swift Strike, you gain a charge. When you gain a charge, exhaust a troop. So we have to deal with that one or keep it. We can't even keep it exhausted. We have to actually deal with that one there because that's going to exhaust our troops. So we'll let that resolve. Nothing we can do about that. This 9/8 here is really causing us some problems right now. Let's see here. Like I said, I think we may have lost this game already, but as you can see, you can hang in there a while, and when the cards come in your favor, it's going to be pretty easy to deal a lot of damage at once to your opponent, based on the buffs that you get. So, yeah, we're not going to attack again. We're just going to have to, again, play defensive. So I think here, let's see if he lays a resource down, which he didn't. So we're just going to start exhaust. I know I can double click on the cards, I just don't feel like it. We'll do it this time. Actually, you know what? We're gonna... Now I gotta exhaust that one, don't I? He's got Swift Strike. Should have maybe kept that one alive. It doesn't matter. I need to... I think we're gonna take 2 damage here. Yep. Okay. We're still in it. But I don't think we're going to be in it for long. Because now we can only exhaust 3 troops. We can exhaust that one, that one. So I think that was it right there. We just didn't get what we needed. So we might as well just attack just to do some damage. The AI is a lot smarter than it used to be, so it would have attacked anyway. So anyway, that's the deck here. As you can see, it does have some fun characteristics in buffing itself up. Like I said, if you get the cards out in the right order, which 9 times out of 10 you probably will, and it interacts with your board, your cards, the champion interacts with everybody, so it's kind of a fun deck to play. Unfortunately, this time it just didn't work out that way. But like again, like I said, it's a low dollar amount deck. So if it's something that you're interested in, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to actually purchase all these cards from the actual auction house. So that is this week's HexDekanomics. If you liked the video, go and give it a thumbs up. If you want to let me know something in the comments down below, leave one. And if you want to see more of these videos, don't forget to click subscribe down below, and we'll have another video for you soon.